I love what I do. I take great pride in what I do. And I can't do something halfway, 3/4, 9/10. If I'm going to do something, I go all the way. I have respect for what other people believe. What I believe in my own life is that it's a search for how I can do things better, whether it's being a better man or a better father or finding ways for myself to improve. When you have to cope with a lot of problems, you're either going to sink or you're going to swim. I've gotten very good at scheduling my life, scheduling the scene and preparing myself for knowing, saving the energy, consuming the energy, knowing when to go for it and having the available reserves to be able to do that. You have to think about that, because it's endurance. When I work very hard. So, I look to work with people who have that level of dedication. And I depend on that from everyone. From the director to my crews that I work with. I've been chased by paparazzi, and they run lights, and they chase you and harass you the whole time. It happens all over the world, and it has certainly gotten worse. You don't know what it's like being chased by them. I've learned to relax more. Everybody feels pressure in what they do. Maybe mine is just a little different because there doesn't seem to be enough hours in the day to accomplish what I want to. Here's how I've lived my life. I've never been late to a set. I make films I believe in. I feel privileged to be able to do what I love. I disagree with people who think you learn more from getting beat up than you do from winning. I want a world without war, a world without insanity. I want to see people do well. I don't even think it's as much as what I want for myself. It's more what I want for the people around me. That's what I want. The exciting part of acting, I don't know how else to explain it, are those moments when you surprise yourself. Every single time I start to do a picture, without fail, I feel as if I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't become an actor to have power, but it just happens that I have it, and so I have a lot of opportunities. I've spent many birthdays on a movie set, all great days. I've always had the same values. Family for me has always been important. When I shoot, everybody comes. It's well known I'm a Scientologist, and that has helped me to find that inner peace in my life, and it's something that has given me great stability and tools that I use. I look at the samurai because they were the artists of their time. What I think struck me when I read Bushido is compassion. If there's no one there to help, go out and find someone to help. That hit me, because I try to lead my life like that. When you become successful in any type of life, there are people who are not contributing to the motion. If you have kids, it is the most important thing to create good times. What I find sometimes that is tricky is if actors are using too much of their own life in a picture, in a scene, they get locked into a particular way to play the scene, and it lacks an immediacy. When I first started out, all the attention could be a bit unnerving, especially when people stared. Now I find the best thing is to just relax. Being recognized is just something you have to get used to. I've never done work for money ever. If your choices are based on grosses and the film doesn't do well, what does that mean? It leaves you with nothing. The thing about filmmaking is I give it everything, that's why I work so hard. I always tell young actors to take charge. It's not that hard. Sign your own checks, be responsible. I'm Tom Cruise, I'm a romantic.